In today's video, I will tell you what is a realistic price prediction for hollow or hot, as some investors call it. I will share with you what is my current investment with hollow, why I have bought just 6,500 coins, and I will share with you what you need to be careful of. Hello everyone, it's Petko Alexandrov and welcome to the trading channel. Another price prediction video, and today I'm talking about hollow or hot, which did an amazing move in the last 1 year. As you can see, for the moment above 2000%, and the other periods are on negative. So the price did a great move starting from mid-February from about 0.001, reaching to the top, which was on the 5th of April, and the price reached 0.0316, but then it lost a lot of its value, which gave me a good opportunity to buy it, and I'm looking for a second opportunity to buy the hot. So right now I am on CoinGecko.com, a great website for analysis. What I like the most is that they have integrated TradingView, which is one of the best platforms to use for price action, and I will show you my current setup. I will show you exactly how I draw the lines and I do the whole price prediction. But if you are new to CoinGecko, and I'm not promoting the website or anything, just using it, what you need to pay attention to when you are choosing a cryptocurrency to invest are a couple of things. First is the website. Do they have a professional website? So if I open, for example, hollow.host, you will see quite professionally designed website with the community, with the development projects. They have forum as well, and they have a lot of educational stuff, which makes it trusty. However, I just look at the website. I don't dive into it. What I care the most is the community. Alright, so they have Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and Bitcoin Talk, but I look usually at Reddit and on Twitter. So if you look at Holochain subreddit, you will see that they have above 21,000 agents, and as well on Twitter they have above 74,000 followers, which is pretty decent community. Okay, now going back to the chart, I want to focus on what is the price prediction, and I will share with you how I reached to there. Okay, so obviously we are looking at the last few months after the price did that amazing move, and when I'm looking to buy the asset or to identify potential targets and a price prediction, I always start from the basics, going to the more advanced stuff. So the first thing are always the support and resistance levels. So for the beginners, the support and resistance levels are levels where the price stopped a few times. For example, right over here at 0.0010, I'll just make it as a precise value at 0.01, or we can say this is 1 cent, right? You see that the price actually stopped just before the 1 cent, then it retested it and continued higher. After that, the price stopped right here, even broke a little bit lower, but there was no day closing below the 1 cent, and now recently the price stopped exactly at that level. Okay, and if you see the lowest point of this candlestick, you can see the exact value right over here as 0.010001. Okay, so it stopped exactly at 1 cent, which means that this level is a strong support level. In other words, the buyers don't allow the price to drop below the 1 cent. And when there is a strong support level, I always look for buying opportunities. And one last thing to mention about the support, the more times the price stopped at that level, so right here it was a resistance, then it was a support, second time support, third time support, makes it an important level as well. If we are back on these times right in March, when the price climbs from 0.003 to 0.0089, obviously the next roundish number is 0.01, which is the 1 cent. All right, so this is the first important thing to point out here. We have a strong support at the 1 cent or 0.01 of the dollar. Okay, where was my first investment? I used exactly that bounce right here. So this is called to be a doji candlestick, which is a reversal pattern. Even the price after that continued a little bit lower, then continued higher. So I saw that this level is actually important, the 1 cent, and then I was looking for buying opportunities. As you probably have seen some of my other videos, you would know that I use the counter trend lines, which are awesome tool to show me where to buy the asset. So I draw them against the trend. Okay, obviously until that moment we are in an uptrend. Okay, we have series of high highs, high lows, which identifies the uptrend. If I put some moving averages, they will be showing upwards. But then I don't want to buy just somewhere randomly. I want to use a retracement. Okay, I want to buy when the price loses some of its value, and this is where I want to enter. And I usually use the counter trend lines, so I draw them against the major trend, and when the price breaks, this is when I usually enter. And if you look at my cryptocurrency portfolio spreadsheet, I have entered the holo right at 0.016. Okay, and I have bought just 6,500 coins, which was an investment of $100, just because the price lost a lot of its value. I will show you the retracements a little bit later. And when there is a huge drop, I can expect a further down movement, and I would buy more on a cheaper price to improve my average price. However, the price went just sideways since then, and now I'm looking for one more opportunity to buy it. But one more time, this is a small investment of $100, which I am implementing recently in my portfolio strategy. So I'm purchasing cheap coins with just about $100, and then I'm chasing bigger percentages as growth. And actually, if you want to find my portfolio spreadsheet, you can check out my Patreon's page where I share all of my investments. I simply send crypto buy and sell alerts to my followers. So right here I had a great sell alert with Ethereum, and I took amazing profits right on the top. Currently it's on much lower value, and then the Ethereum just lost a lot of its value. And as well, on my Patreon's page you will be able to download the spreadsheet, which I update regularly with all of my current investments. Okay, this is what I have currently into my wallets and on the exchanges. I have the growth right here, so this is like the total investment I have at the moment, what's the market value and what's the growth. And once a week I update the values in the market price, and all the rest updates automatically with formulas behind. Alright, so this was my entry one more time at 0.016, and I will just zoom the 1 hour chart to show you exactly where I have bought it. Okay, so if you want to draw precisely, you better go down to the 1 hour chart. So for the beginners, each candlestick represents 1 hour. All right, so here was the bounce from the 0.01 level. Then there was a break of the counter trend line. However, I wanted to see this high broken first, which sits at 0.015. So I opened the trade at 0.016 right over here. Okay, one more time. I wanted to see the price breaking this small top over here. Let me zoom it. So we are back in an uptrend on the hourly chart, and I had my entry somewhere right here. Okay, at 0.06, something like that. All right, now after that the price just went sideways. Okay, lost a little bit of its value together with the Bitcoin recently after some Elon Musk tweets that nobody liked, but that's another story. I'm not going to talk about it. However, the market's been quite negative recently, and this gave me another opportunity to draw another counter trend line. Okay, so right now I'm looking to buy the break of this counter trend line, which happened right here, but immediately the price pulled back lower and it didn't continue higher. So now if the price breaks the counter trend line, I'll be happy to buy somewhere at 0.013 right over here. I want to see the break. I want to see a higher high than that one. Okay, so if the price forms something like that, that would be great for me to buy. Okay, because I will have a break of the counter trend line, I will have the support level right over here of 0.01, and then I will have a higher high than that one, which forms a new uptrend on the hourly chart, and I will improve my average price. So for example, if I buy for another $100 at 0.013, my average price will go somewhere to 0.01450 or something like that. Okay, so very important here is when I want to invest into an asset, I don't put all of my money into it. I have a portfolio, as you saw on my spreadsheet, and as well, if you look, for example, at Bitcoin, I have bought it multiple times. Some of the others I have bought 2 times, some I have bought 3, 4 or more times. But the idea is that I'm looking for different entries just when the price shows strength and new uptrend coming on hourly chart, and if the price drops, I'm just averaging the price and improving my price, so when the price goes up on profit again, I will have much more if I entered with all of the money that I planned for this asset from the first time. Okay, hope that's not too complicated, guys, but this is my first entry and I'm looking for a second one right here. If the price drops lower, that's fine. I'll be looking for lower entries, lower counter trend lines, so I'll have even better average price. Okay, how I determine my targets and what is the realistic price prediction, this is what I'm talking about right now. I start from the beginning of the uptrend, so I'll switch back to daily chart, and you will see that the new uptrend started from right over here. Let me zoom it even a little bit more. Okay, so right over here, you see that the price goes down. We have series of lower lows and lower highs, which forms the downtrend. And the first move from the new uptrend, right, is this one over here. I will take a Fibonacci retracement, and this is it. Okay, so this is the first move from the new uptrend, and I take a Fibonacci retracement starting from the top going to the bottom. So I'm drawing it from the top to the bottom. Okay, then what we have with the Fibonacci, I have explained it in a couple of my videos, but I will explain it as well in here. We have retracement levels. Okay, so all of these levels starting from 0 to 100, we have 78.6%, we have 61.8%, we have the 50%, 38.2%, and 23.6%. Right, so these are potential levels where we can expect the price to drop, and you can see at this level it dropped just below the 61.8. But what is the thing that I'm using right here are the targets. So on the top you will see that I have targets, and I have 4 targets, these 4 over here, and I usually use the second one, 2.618. So when the price reaches that level, I usually take profits. And when I'm analyzing the chart, or if you're just starting analyzing a new asset, a new chart, what you should be doing is when the price reaches the second target, it does right over here, I take the next high and I draw a new Fibonacci to the lowest retracement, which in this case is this level over here, right? And then what I have is a new Fibonacci, and you can see that the price did another retracement to the 61.8, then it continued higher, and then let's see where it reached the second target right over here. So what I do next, I take another level, I draw it from the top, and I stop at the lowest retracement after the last Fibonacci, which is right over here. And then same thing repeats, but right here we had a better retracement which went below the 38.2. Okay, so you see the price dropped and then it continued higher, reaching the second target again. I will show you exactly, you see how well it works. Okay, this is the second target, the price just reached it perfectly, and I will draw another Fibonacci starting from this top, going to the bottom right over here. Okay, and when I say the bottom, this is the lowest retracement, and then we have a new Fibonacci target which was reached not with this top but with this candle over here, and this is actually the top. Okay, so now I will take from the highest point that we have going to the lowest retracement after the last Fibonacci, which is this one over here. Stay with me guys, it might sound complicated but it's not. I will explain it very simply. So this is the lowest point and here we go. Okay, so now what we have is we have the new Fibonacci retracement levels, and in this case the price dropped down below the 23.6%, okay, which is a huge retracement. You can see it's marked in red already with the Fibonacci levels. But what we have on the top are the new targets. Okay, the first target sits at 0.0472 and the second one sits at 0.0730. Okay, and this is the realistic price prediction I have if the price continues higher and reaches new record highs for the year. Now let me draw this Fibonacci, the last one, very precise, so we'll know exactly what is the level, because a small change in the Fibonacci will result obviously in a change into the target as well. So right over here I will just draw it to the lowest point. It's right over here. Okay, that's it. Let's check out one more time where is the second target of the Fibonacci. It is at 0.0735. So let's say 0.07 would be my next realistic price prediction for hot, and after that, if the price reaches this level, I will have a new Fibonacci starting from the new top, which could be here, could be here, could be even higher. I don't know where it will be, but then I will draw another Fibonacci going to the lowest retracement. We can have a new retracement, right? But then I will have new targets which will be higher, and probably I'll be recording a new video at that moment, so you will see exactly where it is. But I hope it's really clear how I draw the Fibonacci's starting from the lowest point. When the price reaches the second target, I draw a new Fibonacci from the top to the lowest retracement after the last Fibonacci. And this system I have explained very clearly and in details in my cryptocurrency investment strategy course, which you can find in the description below. I will post as well a coupon with a 50%, so you can take advantage of it and you will learn exactly how I do all of these analysis. And in the course I have recorded many live examples of taking trades. So usually I use the TradingView platform to do the analysis, but I buy the assets from the exchanges such as Binance, Crypto.com, Coinbase. I'll put links as well below the video if you want to take some bonuses when registering for these exchanges. Alright guys, so this is my realistic price prediction for the hot. One more time, I'll be buying again if the price breaks the aggressive counter trend line. I'll let you know on Patreon if you are following me in there. And if the price drops lower, it might, if Elon Musk keeps tweeting negatively about the Bitcoin and the whole crypto world. But I believe personally there is a huge potential in hot and hollow because of the idea that stands behind and the nice community they already have. So keep an eye on the Holo, it might be a great investment for the rest of 2021. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be uploading more videos about price predictions. Usually I do that on Tuesdays and Fridays, and if you don't want to miss them, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you have enjoyed the video, thumbs up, and I will see you guys in another video. Cheers!